Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is. We are back again, and it's bonus banger time. It's bonus banger time, y'all. That's a lot. It's bonus banger time. When I got one for y'all, that's a lot. I keep one. But like I always say before I start my videos, I have no problem delivering this content to everybody that's out there working hard, working a 9 to 5. Everybody with a business out there working hard, getting to the bag in a legit way. I make sure y'all got something to listen to in the morning times, man. I have no problem doing those things. I also have no problem making sure I'm warning y'all and telling y'all about how dangerous prison is. I have no problem doing these things. I just ask for y'all to do one thing though, and that's just stay out of the way. That's all you gotta do is just stay out the way. That's all I'm asking. And we're gonna stay out the way, fellas. Especially the ones that have been in the same predicament I've been in. Especially the ones that have smelt being away from their family for years. Especially the ones that have been behind those bars for years. I'm talking to y'all, man. We're not going back to that place. I don't care what's going on. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care how much pressure on you. I don't care. We're not going back to that place ever again, man. We experienced it once, and we're not going to do it twice, man. It's a scary place. It's a wicked place, and we never want to go through nothing like that again. We never want to leave our family again, man. We staying right here, and we're going to stay out the way. That's what we're going to do, man. Everybody that's never been through this experience, trust me on this one, man. You don't want to go through it. Ask anybody that's been there. You don't want to go through it, man. Change your life around right now. It makes sense. Change it around right now, y'all. Just stay out the way, period. Y'all already know what it is, man. This is the bonus banger right here. So what I need y'all to do with this one, like, share, subscribe this one, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. What? It's time for business. It's time for business, y'all. And the story I got for y'all today is called I Needed Some Get Back. Part 1. Crazy one, man. Like, people that never been to prison, people that been to prison know what I'm talking about. But people that never been to prison, man, like, y'all gotta understand, like when we in there, we have nothing else to do with our life except try to just strategize ways of getting over on things, man. Like whatever you're choosing to get over on, like that's all people in there got the time to do, man. There's nothing else to do in there. I'm telling you, there's nothing else to do in there, man. You either strategize about trying to get some bread, you either strategize about trying to do something to somebody, you either strategize about trying to do this, you strategize, and that's the only time you have, that's the only thing you do in there, man. You have nothing else to do with your life in there except go through little mind battles with your brain and try to figure out the right moves to make. That's the only thing you can do in there, man. So like, it be situations in prison, y'all, like it just comes down to either you a scumbag or you not, man. Like either you a real dude or you not. But what I told y'all in the last story, man, there's no honor amongst thieves in there, man. That title do not count in there. Nobody cares about that in there, man. So like, it's basically like whatever you want. It's whatever you want to do. You don't care about nobody's feelings. You don't care about this man trusting you. You don't care about if this man believes your word good. You're going to do whatever you want to do, man, because prison is home of the scumbags. That's where everybody's at. That's where they put all the scumbags at, man. So with that being said, we are on Lawrenceville for this, y'all. We are on Lawrenceville for this one. And I can remember being in 30 building, man. This kind of around the time after Ballhead done dipped out, man. I done been through a couple of roommates, man. Had one little cool dude from Petersburg. He was in the cell for a minute, but he ended up getting moved to 80 building. So I kind of was just back and forth with roommates, man. Like, y'all already got to understand, like, when you going through something, when you back and forth with roommates, like, it's not a good thing when it comes to me, because like I'm riding dirty in there, y'all. Like I got the jiggle box game. I'm trying to make plays game. Like it be a lot going on. So if you ain't got a steady roommate, it kind of throws things off. It throws things off because you kind of want a roommate that you can kind of do all these things around and you ain't got to worry about nothing coming to bite you for it. Like, so when you got a new roommate, you be trying to spend them. You be trying to go to another cell. You have to inconvenience yourself for a lot of reasons when you have a new roommate, man. So like, that's what I was going through, but like I didn't let that stop me to try to do what I was trying to do in there, man. Roommate or not, I'm still gonna try to make the play in there around this time. But I can remember this one roommate I had got, man, and for real, he turned out to be all right for like a month or two. Not even long. Like, he wasn't even a long roommate, maybe a month and change. It probably wasn't even 2 months. But this roommate turned out to be all right here, man. And we're gonna call this dude Kurt, man. But for real, Kurt was all right, man. I'm not gonna say what city Kurt is from for a lot of reasons right here, y'all. Y'all know I'll get the city up if I don't say the name, but for this right here, I can't really, I ain't really trying to, wake his sleeping dogs up, man. But I'm not gonna say Kurt City, man. But Kurt was all right. Like, he came in the cell when it was like I told y'all, I got a jiggle. Anybody that comes in the room with me and I feel like I get a good vibe that you all right, you scrub because you got a good roommate. I'm not broke. I'm cool. I'm not a predator. You know what I mean? I got my own stuff. I got the jiggle box. I'm getting to the bag. Like, so you come in my cell and I feel like you cool enough to stay in there. Like, you kind of hide in there. So that's how I end up falling for Kurt. I can remember, man, coming back in from rep one day and I'm coming up the steps, man. I'm just ready to go get in the shower. I'm so used to being in the cell dolo because I ain't had a celly like in about a week. So I'm so used to being in the cell dolo. So I come up the steps. I'm ready to get a shower, y'all. I hit the corner. I go to my cell. As soon as I open the door, I look. I didn't see a dude fixing the top bunk. He scared me. I ain't gonna lie. He super scared me. I look. I'm like, the rule is you don't go in the next man's room while he's not there. If you knew on to coming into the cell. Like, if I'm not there, if somebody's not there, I'm not gonna go in his cell because there ain't nothing gonna come up missing he gonna blame me for. So that's just common sense. So when I see the dude in my cell, he's not doing anything, but he's making his bed. He's on the top bunk, so he's making his bed. And I'm looking, I'm like, he turned around. He was kind of a fat dude. Like, he was bigger than me. I ain't gonna lie. I was a chubby dude, but he was bigger than me. So he was kind of a short, little big dude. He turned around. He like, oh, what's up? Oh, this your cell? I'm like, yeah, that's my cell. I walked in. I made sure I checked the traps area. I'm like, yeah, that's my cell. He like, oh, would I do something wrong? I was like, yo, I don't know. Where you just come from, bro? I don't know what they told you, bro. You don't come in nobody's cell when they ain't there. Like, where you come from, bro? You wild. He was like, oh, I just came from St. Bride's. He said, man, I was at Haynesville and St. Bride's. I was only at 2 prisons, level 2s. So I didn't know. I just came in the cell the lady told me to come into. So I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, he was at an open dorm. Those prisons that he naming are open dorms. Those are not cell prisons. Like, you know what I mean? Now he's in a cell prison. So like, he like, yo, he didn't know. So I'm looking at him like, yo, bro, listen, bro, don't ever do that, bro. Like, something come up missing, you get blamed for that regardless. If somebody want to be grimy and say you took something, that can happen because you came in a man's room while he not there. He was like, man, I understand, man. It ain't like that. He was like, look, man, my name Kurt. I ain't got no problem. Look, I was like, yeah, man, look, man, tighten up, man. I was like, you got to tighten up with that. I was like, I'm wheezy though, man. I was like, but look, though, I'm about to take a shower, bro. Let me get in here right quick. He was like, well, I got to leave. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, somebody about, like, I had to school him because he's so used to being in an open dorm. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm in the cell and my roommate's coming back from outside rec, usually, majority of the time, my cellies, they getting in that box. They getting in the shower. So if he come back and want to take a shower, I'm already know that. So I'm going to hear outside rec coming back. I'm going to get up, probably go stand on the railing, on the little tier, stand on the joint. He going to come in, get his stuff, go take a shower. I'm going to dip, go downstairs and go to my man. Get out his way. That's what you call getting out the way. I'm getting out this man's way. So that's basically what I was doing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm telling him. So he didn't understand that. But like I say, you got to school people because he never been to a prison that had cells. So he dipped out. He pull out, I grab my shower stuff, I shoot down to the shower. I see my old homeboy down there. He like, yo, who was that in your cell, man? They said they moved somebody in your cell. I'm like, yeah, some new dude named Kurt. My homeboy was like, where you from? I was like, I don't know. I know he ain't from the town. So he get to talking, you know what I mean? Tell him about it, I go hop in the shower. When I hop in the shower, I try to go hurry up. Cause I'm like, I don't want him to be back like he feeling like he can't come back in the cell. Like, I just gotta kind of break down to him like the rules and how we move, like when the shower time and rec time. Like, I gotta let him know this. So I'm like, man. So that kind of killed me using the phone at count time. So I'm mad about that. I'm thinking about that while I'm in the shower. So I go back up the steps. He was sitting on the table by himself. He was just sitting there. I ain't seen him talking to no dudes from nowhere, no other city. He was just sitting at the table dolo. So I go back in the cell. When I go back in the cell, I lotion up, get myself together real fast. So I come back like, yo, bro, I call him, hey. He come back up the steps. He's like, all right. He come up the steps. He get to the cell. He come in. He was like, yo, that's my bad, man. Like, yo, I was like, bro, where you from, bro? He told me his city. I'm like, wow. I was like, there's a lot of dudes up here from there. He was like, yeah, I know. I just ain't I ain't been nowhere. I just got up here, bro. I'll just get my stuff together. My bad for getting in your way, though. I was like, nah, you weren't in the way. You just ain't know you was in the way. I was like, but you know, you coming from an open dorm, like, bro, in the shower time in the cell, like, you got to kind of get out the person way. You know what I mean? Like, that's just common courtesy that how we carry, like, when we sleeping in another room with another man. Like, you roommates with another guy. So, like, y'all got to be compatible for, like, you don't want to bump heads. He was like, yeah, I understand. Like, I already know. Like, yeah, that's kind of like, you know, how I thought it probably was. I was just trying to get my stuff together real quick before you got back. I was like, man, that's cool, man. You know what I mean? He was like, man, that's what's up, man. He was like, but look, I've been hearing about this camp, man, the whole time, man. Like, I'm glad I'm here, man. Like, for real, man, this camp's sweet, man. I've been hearing how this a bunch of dudes that told me this camp's sweet. I said, yeah, you about to see how sweet Lawrenceville is. But I said, bro, listen, this joint is one of the sweetest penitentiaries in the world. You ain't seen nothing yet. He was like, I heard all the stories, man. I'm gonna see, man. So I'm like, yeah, we're gonna see, man. Then he was like, yo, look, what's up? You don't be getting no money up here? Like, I ain't gonna lie like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, not really like he was an informant. Like, it just was like I was ready to tell him, I am the la-la. But you know, I ain't say that though, man. I'm just like, bro, come on, bro. Like, man, listen, man. Like, this is the type of place where you get money at, bro. Why wouldn't I get money? Y'all so cold. I left him with that right there. Like, bro, why wouldn't I get bread? So he ain't even follow with that. He just asked and I gave him an answer. He was done. He chilled. Got on the top bunk. He had a TV. He was out the way. So I'm on the bottom bunk texting, mad that I can't use this jiggle box. You know what I mean? Like, this was the plan to use the jiggle box, but I can't use the jiggle box now. So they counted. He hop off the bunk. Boom. He a big dude. He a big dude. He hop off. He comes to the table. He like, yo, hey, look, when count clear, man, can you show me the dudes that you say from out my way that's in the other part? I'm like, bro, you gonna see them when we go to child, bro. Like, this dude's from out your way. Trust me. Like, he like, yeah, I know. I'm like, bro. I'm like, you gonna see him, bro? Relax, man. I'm like, what, you got some enemies or something? He like, nah, I ain't got no enemies. I'm like, all right, man. So as soon as count cleared, my homeboy comes to the door. My homeboy trying to get some numbers to catch a nigga when we go to lunch. So he come to the door. He like, I'm like, yo, it's open, bro. He come to the door. He like, hey. My celly still putting his stuff on. He see my celly. He like, he didn't even know I had a celly. He was like, oh, my bad. Hey, bro. What's up, bro? I need you, bro. I was like, I knew what he was talking about. I'm like, yeah. As I say that, I see the big dude, Kurt. He putting his shirt on. He picked that. He was like, I seen his eyes twinkle. He was like, I was like, hey, bro, let me get in here right quick. He was like, all right. Peeled out. My homeboy come in, I gave him the chat. He take care of his business. You know what I mean? We about to be on standby for child. So we leave out. I go see my homeboy, man. Like, while I'm in there, I wasn't even expecting this conversation right here, man. Like, I'm not expecting this conversation right here, but y'all do know around this time right here, like, I almost had a situation a couple times. It's been crazy stuff. Like, when I say situations, I'm talking about a situation with the police, like bringing that pack in. Like, I usually get my own pack, but like getting a situation with the police, it was much better. I just never had the opportunity. I have been middleman a couple times, but like my own play, never had it. So I go to child. I see the dude from 32 Pod, man. He spot me like, yo, Weezy, I gotta holler at you. I'm like, what's up? He like, man, look. He was like, look, man, I got the nigga, man. Now, I knew this dude from 32 Pod. Me and him was cool. He used to buy shit. He worked in the kitchen forever. He was one of those dudes halfway in the kitchen, halfway out. Don't work all the time, but he works. Like, he was one of those dudes, and I knew him. You know what I mean? I want to say he was from Franklin. He might have been from Franklin. I can't remember, but either Franklin or something, but he was cool, though. So he tell me, like, yo, bro, I got him, bro. I was like, what you mean you got him? He was like, man, look, the nigga ready to move. I'm like, who? He was like, bro, listen, he tell me who the dude is. It was a male CEO. So I'm like, you sure he ready to move? Cause like, I get this conversation from a lot of people. Y'all know I'm a route magnet. So like, it comes, this stuff comes to me like frequently, like just situations. So I'm like, bro, you sure, bro? Like, what you mean? He like, bro, I got him, man. I'm telling you, man. So my homeboy sitting right there. You know what I mean? So my homeboy like, so what you talking about then? He was like, man, look, all I'm saying is, I just want a little cut, man. Like, I can't get nothing. I can't pay him. I can't do nothing. But I told him, man, I can pay him $1,000 if he bring me a pound. So this kind of like, you know, loud pack is coming, but like mid still was around. Like, it wasn't like obsolete yet. So I'm like, I'm thinking about it. Like any la sales up there, it doesn't even matter. So I'm trying to weigh it out. I'm like, yo, that's wild, like a pound. So I look at my homeboy. My homeboy was like, I'm gonna try to see if we can get it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, when's the deadline for us to take care of this? He was like, man, the deadline is going to be this week coming up because he's trying to bring it on the weekend. So he talking to us like Monday. You know what I mean? So he was like, at the end of the week is going to be the deadline because the dude trying to bring it through the weekend. So I'm like, bro, you positive? This is like, he's like, bro, I promise you. And I know dude wouldn't play around with me. Like it's no need to even try to do this. He's going to be on the compound. Like, so I know it wasn't a game, but I just was trying to figure out how can I do it. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is crazy right here, man. So we go back to the pod. We go in the cell. My homeboy coming in. So we sit in the joint. We like, yo, I'm like, man, shh. I'm like, man, I probably can get the money. You know what I mean? I was like, I got the money, bro. I got the money. I can get the bread. You know what I mean? I was like, can you get to work? He was like, man, I can try to get to work, man. He was like, but for real, my people's got loud pack. Like, you know what I mean? They gonna have to go find the mid. I'm like, bro, get the mid, bro. Pardon me for this. He told us that the dude didn't want to bring no loud pack in because the loud shit stink. So he said he didn't want to do that, which was understandable. You know what I mean? He was like, all right, that's cool. So we gonna try to put it together. So once my man was like, he gonna try to get the weed, he tried. He on the phone, he on the behind the cut, he talking. You know what I mean? So I guess as soon as we came back from child, we was in the joint trying to put it together. So I had to cut up. So I said, I hear no. Hey, Weezy, I was trying to grab my shoes, bro, for outside rep. You busy? I'm like, I tell my homeboy, I'm like, hey, bro, put the joint on right quick. He was like, hey, let me call you right back. Put the joint and give it to me. I was like, tuck the joint. Homeboy came out, sat right there. I was like, I pulled the cut down, popped the door. He came in, he was like, he didn't expect to see my homeboy. He was like, oh, what y'all got going on, man? Just can't get my shoes real quick, man. My homeboy was like, man, we trying to make this play happen, man. That's what we trying to do. Dude was like, Kurt was like, what play? Y'all got to play? I'm like, bro, I make plays, bro. Like, bro, call me Colin Kaepernick, bro. I make plays, bro. What is you talking about, bro? Make plays, man. He was like, oh, for real, I hope y'all get it then. He started tying the shoes up. Hope y'all get it. My homeboy was like, man, I ain't gonna be able to get it, man. Then he about to go to the door. Kurt was like, hey, Weezy, look, I know you don't know me like that, but just to make you feel more comfortable, bro, I had a jack on St. Bride's. When he said that, I was like, you had a jack on St. Bride's? He was like, yeah, I had a phone on St. Bride's. I'm like, so he was like, man, like, you ain't gotta hide, bro. Like, I ain't one of those new niggas to this shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's good, bro. As soon as he said that, my homeboy was like, all right, let me see the jack. He know about jacks. Let me see the jack. Like, I'm looking at my homeboy like, my homeboy was like, man, you can't keep spinning your selling, man. I was saying in my head, I just met bro yesterday. Like, what are you doing, bro? He like, man, you can't keep spinning your selling, man. And that's how it kind of was on Lawrenceville at that time, y'all. Like, spinning your selling was like a crazy thing to do back then because everybody had phones. Everybody had them, man. Like, you couldn't spin nobody. People would try to spin it or look foreign, that the spin looks foreign. You know what I mean? Usually, the spin usually works when you're trying to spin about your phone. But the spin used to look foreign on Lawrenceville because it was so many jacks, man. I promise y'all, man. So, like, I was like, yeah, bro, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I got a jack. I'm tired of hiding it. You seem like you're all right, dude. You know what I mean? Like, if you ain't, then you gonna get up out of here anyway. So he was like, nah, I'm good. But look, what y'all need about the play? They were like, stand by outside rap. He was like, yo, what y'all need for the play? The homeboy was like, yo, shh, man, we might need a pound of mid. He was like, a pound of mid. He was like, I probably can get there. How fast y'all need it? He was like, man. So now I'm thinking like, yo, like, now 4 people in the car, me, my homeboy, the dude that's gonna make the play, the middleman play. I'm like, that's a lot of people in the whip. So I'm like, I mean, we need it by this week, man. He was like, man, well, look, that's what I'm saying, though. Look, let me holler at my people's Weezy. Let me stay in, try to put it together. I'm like, I just met this guy. Now he's already in the car already, man. But like, this is penitentiary. This is how stuff goes. So I said, all right, man, come on, close the door. He closed the door. I went back to the door. Do the cut again. Bro, hopped on the jack, y'all. Boom! Bro, using the phone. I mean, bro, use the phone, bro. Call a couple people. Some people say they had something for him. So now I'm like, damn, I done let my roommate in the car that fast. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it don't matter if he can get it or whatever the play was. It felt desperate, yeah, that we needed somebody to do something because I had the money. My man couldn't get to work, so now my man is gonna go half of me with the money. And now Kurt is the one that's supposed to get the green. So we all had it planned out, like that's how it's supposed to go. So Kurt get on the phone. He holler at his peoples. His peoples give him thumbs up, they're gonna be able to do it. So he's supposed to have met my peoples on the Wednesday. That this was Monday, I told y'all we was talking. So Wednesday rolled around, his peoples don't answer the phone. No answer from his peoples. When I tell y'all Kurt was looking stressed because like, you know that feeling when dude's about to get the package, y'all. Like he knew he was good. Like he just got on the compound and he stumbled across some shit. Now I'm pretty sure when he went out and started meeting dudes that was from his city And niggas was like, yo, who you in the cell with? He's like, yo, I'm in the cell with the nigga Weezy from Norfolk. I know niggas was like, oh shit, bro, like you gonna be all right, bro. Like, not on no shit like that. Like, just on some shit like, yo, bro, get to it. Like, so, like, at least you gonna be around a nigga that's on the same page. Like, and I'm pretty sure that's what niggas told him. So, like, he was gonna find out eventually, man. But like that fast, he is now in the car with us, man. Like, I felt like I did a great thing. Y'all let me know, is that a great thing? By letting my roommate in the car with us that fast? We didn't even complete the mission, and we let him in the car. Like, we let him get in. And now he's in. He just got on the compound. A nigga that likes motion, so he trying to put it together, like I say, put it together. His homeboy say he had on Wednesday. Wednesday roll around. His homeboy is a no-show. My people saying he's not answering. He's not answering the jack. He's not picking up. He's not doing shit. So bro looking sick, man. I'm talking about that whole day. He went from looking like he was about to be straight to looking sick, man. Like, he was just looking sick. Like, his whole body language. Every time he got on the phone, I would look, and you could tell that the voicemail was picking up on first ring game. Like, he just was looking stupid. He was looking stupid, man. He was like, man, damn, man. So now it's about time. You know, the play, we got to make the play by tomorrow. You know what I mean? So now my homeboy like, yo, we just got to, you know what I mean? We just got to get this shit, bro. I'm about to tell my homeboy, get me anything, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever, bro. Just give me a pound of anything. I don't give a fuck what he, just get it for me, man. So I'm like, yeah, bro, let's do it, man. So the nigga got there. Kurt was just like sitting on the bed. He was like, that nigga was like, he was about to cry. That nigga was like, man, let me get in there with y'all, man. He was like, look, I can at least get some money. He was like, I can at least get some money, bro. I need to get in the car with y'all, man. Like, after that failed mission, I kind of was on some shit like, yo, bro, like, we don't need you, bro, now, bro. Like, your job was to get the marijuana, bro. Like, we don't need you right now. I'm being honest with you, bro. We do not need you. So he just was like, and just on the strength that he my celly, man, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I felt this pain slightly. Even after I clapped him. But just seeing how he was looking, I was like, bro, listen, we about to make the play, man. Bro can get the smoke now, so look, can you get some money? You know what I mean? I said, because go in half of me with the money, then we still all in. We still all 50-50 partners. He was like, all I gotta do is get the money. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna let you in the car, bro. I was like, I know you trying to get right, bro. He was like, man, thank you, man. He was like, I don't know where my homeboy, I think he locked up. Ain't nobody heard from him. I'm like, bro, stuff happens, man. So I gave him the jack. He called his other people's female. Call her, man, ran down that $500. He got that $500. I got my $500. My homeboy got the marijuana game. We made the play game, y'all. So boom. Play come through on the weekend. Play come through. Dude come through like this. Dude pull up. Dude work in the kitchen. He pull up. Call me to the door. I was like, bro, I'm gonna get you in the cell. He was like, get me in there. I back up. I holler at the lady. Dude, hey, look, my homeboy gotta come get something out the cell. Is it okay? She's like, yeah, as long as he's gonna stay long. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get him back out. She's like, okay. She let him out. Come in and jump me and broke straight to my steps. We did the sack walk. We didn't run it because we didn't want to alert nobody, but we did the sack walk all the way up the steps. He was on that side of the steps. I was on this side of the steps. We like, yeah, bro, we talking. We like, yeah, man, you know. And all right, we about to get the damn package. You nuts? Let's get it. So he coming. He walking the set. He was like, the nigga put the shit on the table. He was like, yo, this ain't nothing but half, though. He was like, he gonna bring the other half, bro, Sunday. So I'm like, I mean, of course he can't bring a whole pound. Like, that shit was like, the way he had it compressed was crazy, man. So I look at it, I'm like, man. So I called my celly in there. My celly come upstairs. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna get with you later, man. I was like, you know you a lot, bro. I was like, here goes something to smoke. You know what I mean? Again, on that, he slide out. It's me, Kurt, and my homeboy up there. So we up there breaking it down. We break the junk down, man. The junk won all that. We had the spoons of the mid. Like, it wasn't a loud pack, but we had the spoons of the mid, which is more. Dudes get like 10 for 100. Stuff like that. Like, we basically giving it away. You know what I mean? But we got the mid for the most part, man. So I'm watching my roommate, man, like for real. He was a cool dude. Like, he knew how to bubble, but he didn't know how to bubble kind of like on Lawrenceville. Like, he was still kind of out of control with it. Like, he didn't have no habits, man. The only thing bro used to do is like to eat. That's the only thing he did. He had one habit, and that was eating, man. Like, that man ain't smoke, drink, cigarettes, marijuana, nothing. All that man do is try to pay somebody to make a swole for him. That's all. That's all he was doing. Somebody to make a bowl pizza for him every night. He had a good day. So he getting his people on, though. His people is getting on because of him. Everybody was winning. Everybody was doing good. Everything was straight. So that first play went smooth. Come back for another play. Probably like 3 weeks later. 3 weeks later, trying to make another play. Dude from the kitchen come back and tell me that the dude that was bringing the junk in the kitchen got fired. I'm like, psh. You see how crazy Lucky is? We get a dude to rock one time. One time. I never had my own roller. Even though this still was in my own roller, This play only lasted one time, y'all. God damn. So boom. Couldn't believe that shit, man. I was like, wow, man. But you know what? That prick couldn't bring Loud Pack anyway, man. So forget him, man. I mean, he got us off eat, but he couldn't bring the Loud Pack, man. So that really was irrelevant, man. So I was mad, but I kind of just, forget it, man. Something else will pop up. So when all this is going on, I'm chilling. Like, I'm in a predicament where I'm all right. I got a jiggle box. My roommate didn't have to get a jiggle box because he can use my jiggle box. So he had the luxury of using my phone and he chilling. Like, he was all right. He made money. He probably still had marijuana. Who knows? I didn't keep track of everything he was doing. He didn't tell me everything. I didn't tell him everything. But I know this, though. That man had a phone to use and he was able to chill. He was able to just be all right in a great sale. So he got his little shit together. He looked out for his homeboys. Everything going good. I can remember one day, that nigga was talking to his homeboy. Now, his cousin sleeps in 31 Pod, right, directly across from us. His cousin sleeps over there. So he come back and tell me, he was like, man, look. He was like, man, look, I gotta use the job, bro. I'm like, what's up? He was like, man, look, my goddamn cousin just told me, man, goddamn, I can goddamn get this, bro. He was like, look, me and him can split a QP allowed. I'm like, split a QP allowed? Like, to hear that, like, I'm going to the B room to get a zip when I was going, you know what I mean? Then me and my man will split the zip. But he talking about they about to split 2 zips a piece. So I'm like, listen to that. I'm like, allowed. He like, yeah. I need to make that happen, man. I was like, yo, people's got to like, he was like, yeah. But I was like, your homeboy back found. He was like, yeah, he been back, man. Yeah, got locked up, man. Crazy child support, man. He out now, though. So he called dude. Dude was like, got him. Long story short, he put the play together. Bro put the play together, man. I promise you, bro, come up. This how I know bro had it. Like, it was crazy. Like I see him putting the play together. He's using my phone to put the play together. But to witness that shit come into the cell was nuts, man. I look up. I see, bro, like I could watch him, like I can tell how he's talking, like something is brewing, man. So like I a little bit of time went on. We came in the cell later on that night before the count, before we come back out again. He came in the cell. Bro came in the cell. I was like, as soon as bro came in the cell, y'all, I was like, I smelled the joint. I'm like, God dang, this joint rocking, bro. Like, bro, that joint rocking, bro. What that is, bro? He was like, yeah, hey, look. People walk by finally. He was like, he put that joint on the table. 2 zips of the Loud Pack. Some of the funkiest Loud Pack I smelled in a minute. I ain't even gonna lie. Some of the funkiest Loud Pack I smelled in a minute. I was like, damn, bro, you got 2 zips. He was like, yeah. Told you I was gonna make the play on my cousin. Told you that. I was like, damn, you definitely did, bro. I was like, that's crazy right there, bro. That's crazy. He was like, look, we ain't gonna break it down until we locked down for the last lockdown. Then while they out there working, we can mess with it. And then right before they count, we clean up. Because he didn't smoke. He didn't care about smoking. But with all this, like, I'm not caring about smoking because he got too much stinky stuff in the cell. So we definitely have to be careful. But I'm like, damn, like I never seen that much Loud Pack. So I'm like, man. So count, well, they locked down. They locked down for the main joint. Me and bro get to work immediately. So get the backing up. He ain't even, man, I promise you, like, he just went into the ounce and took some out the joint and just like push and just put a lot on the table. So it was a bunch on the table. We breaking that down. So we breaking it down. We talking. I'm like, damn, bro, you about to murder this shit, bro. He like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, man, I'm breaking this shit down. Like, I promise you, we got to like 40 spoons. Like, it was like, that was enough. I was like, they was about to count. Like, that took about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Like, yo, bro, this 40 right here, bro. He was like, all right, put that right there. He grabbed back the main weed. He grabbed the main shit. He grabbed that shit, threw that in his pocket. He started bagging up the spoons. He was like, nigga gave me 3 spoons. I was like, I'll be lying to y'all if I tell y'all I wasn't fucking pissed, y'all. So boom. I was pissed. He gave me 3 spoons. Not only did I help you bag this shit up, not only did I help you in my damn car, not only have you been using my jack, you give me 3 spoons. Now I'm not asking for the world, but you have 2 zips, bro. I let you in a car where it was nothing. You didn't have shit, bro. I'm at least looking for a dope or spend some. I'm looking for something special from this guy. If y'all don't catch my drift, I'm looking for something special, man. Like, I'm not on tick for tat, but I'm looking for something special. God damn, bro gave me 3 spoons. I'm like, damn. That shit was a quiet joke, right? But I knew he felt it. I was like, I took the motherfuckers. I just went to the door, watching for the police. I'm like this. Back there. Police walked by and counted. Bro crawled on the bed. He was like, "You good, bro?" I was like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I was ready to voice that shit right there, like nip it in the butt right there. I was ready to let him know how I was feeling, but I'm just not one of those guys that feel like I have to explain my feelings off something that's fucking petty as shit. And that's what he was being. He was being petty as shit, man. Like, y'all let me know this was petty. This man gave me 3 spoons? Huh? I'm like, all right, man. I ain't gonna say shit, man. People walk by and count. I lay my ass down, wake up in the morning. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, I guess because his cousin got the shit on that part, on that side of the building, on 31 part. So I guess shit lit. You know what I mean? I wake up, shit lit already. Breakfast and shit lit. Niggas waking, baking. Shit is lit. Shit is lit in that bitch, man. So I get up, I see my homeboy. My homeboy like, damn, bro, look, they got loud pack over there. I was like, yeah. I was like, look, my celly got some loud. He was like, yo, celly got some loud pack. I'm about to go holler at Kurt ass. He went up the steps. Goddamn, Kirby just getting ready and shit, nigga, getting the shit together. My homeboy go up there. My homeboy probably was in like 5 minutes. So I'm like, nigga, get my shit. As I'm coming back up there, I see my homeboy coming. I'm like, what's up? You holler at him? He was like, man, I don't know what's up with that nigga, man. That nigga tripping, man. So I'm like, my homeboy trying to go get his shit, get his clothes from child. So I walk in the cell like, oh, bro, what's up? Everything straight? Kurt was like, your homeboy trying to get a special deal that I can't do. I can't do that deal. He looking. I said, bro, listen, man, like, I don't know what you got going on, bro. I can't tell you how to do your thing, bro, or whatever, how you handle niggas or whatever, bro. I said, man, but listen, bro, you doing some whack ass shit right now. He was like, whack ass. I was like, bro, that shit whack as hell, bro. You come in this jump, you get 2 zips allowed and 2 niggas that you been fucking with. You don't do shit for niggas, bro. I said, what the fuck is 3 spoons, bro? I said, what the fuck I supposed to do with that? He was like, bro, it's free. It's free. I'm like, you right though, bro. I was like, so is this phone, bro. Go buy you a phone, nigga. He was like, niggas ain't got no phones right now. I was like, bro, listen, you need to reevaluate how you carrying shit, bro. I said, because right now, you on some maniac ass petty shit, bro. You throwing niggas 3 spoons, bro? What part of he was like, well, how many spoons you want then, Weezy? I'm trying to make some money. I said, bro, I let you in a fucking car for you to be able to make some money, nigga. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, are we talking about comparison of the same situations? What the fuck are we talking about? He was like, man, you got that Weezy, man. Look, man, look. Just holler at me, man. I was like, man, I'm gonna holler at you, all right, man. But like, right now, bro, you being lame, bro. So I grabbed my shit and I dipped. He got his shit, he came out. We was standing right there. I was like, man, I ain't got time for bro, man. Like that shit just got through me. I haven't even smoked yet. That's how much that shit had blew. I'm like, that shit whack as a bitch, man. That shit lame as hell. So that's how he was acting. I won't trip and pay back a bitch though, bro. He got me fucked up. So we go to child, his name ringing. You know why? Cause bro slanging and banging. This shit lit. People calling him from everywhere. Dudes hollering at him. You know what I mean? I'm sitting in the child eating a dry ass chicken patty. I'm like, I see bro, I'm like, grit on his ass, man. Me and bro get up to leave. We go out to the park. Bro come back in the park like this, big ass. He was like this. He would come up the steps like this. He was like, that nigga like Fat Albert coming up the steps. He came up the steps like this. Y'all knew like, man, nigga got up the steps. He was like, hey bro, I got all that. I'm like, what's up? He was like, hey look, I gotta check these numbers, bro. Niggas gave me some numbers for $500, bro. Let me use the phone, take care of these numbers. I was like, shit, for $100, nigga.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments. Get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.